Hi, good afternoon. This is Dolores from Getting Gigs, and today I'd like to talk to you about the side hustle or gig called Opentrain.ai. First, I'd like to apologize for not posting a video over the last couple of days. I was out sick. I'm feeling better now, and I wanted to get a video out there to show another company out there that's hiring and that has gigs that are remote or side hustles that you can work at. For this particular one, the reason I chose to talk about this particular one is if you don't know, I like working only 100% remote gigs or side hustles where I can work 100% of the time from home. I do not want to go into the office 9 to 5 ever again. I want to work when I want to work, and I want to work the hours that I want to work. So I decided that I'm going to only work side hustles and gigs and see how it goes. I've been doing it for over a year now, and I have not had to go into a 9 to 5 job yet. So it's working out for me. So what I do is I apply for different ones, see how it works. If I like it, I keep working with them. If I don't, I move on. My goal is like to have so many lined up so that way when one runs out of work, I have work with the other one. And I do that for each company just because some of them are, it's not like really guaranteed on some of them because you're a contract worker. If they run out of work, they run out of work. You just don't have no work for them for that day or for that week or even that month in some cases. So I'd like to have a couple of them lined up so that way I can have more than one to go to so that way I always have make sure that I have income coming in for the month. I don't care where the income comes from as long as I have it coming in and that it equals a certain amount per day. My goal is to make between 2 to 300 a day right now, and then in the future when I get better at this and I learn what my niche is, if I can get up to 500 a day, I will be happy with that. So let's go ahead and get into this one. The job itself, the company is called Opentrain AI, and I particularly like doing the remote work for the AI companies because I find it interesting. So a lot of the side hustles and gigs that I'll post will be related to AI, but I will post other jobs when I find them available and they're remote or side hustle or gig. So for this one, it says that you could train a platform for AI training and data labeling jobs, and they have jobs across 20 platforms and then working directly with clients. It seems to me like I have not yet applied yet. I just found this one today. I have not yet applied yet, but when I went to go to become a freelancer, it looks like what happens is that apply and you create your account and then you showcase your background, like you update your education, your skills and everything, and it's free to join. And then you search jobs and submit a proposal with your price, like what you want to get paid per hour, and then if they have a match for you, they match you up with one of these companies. So I think it's like in terms of me, I think I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. I'm gonna go ahead and apply later on today and see how it goes. But if you look, like they have job labeling, like tools that you're gonna be using. Um, there's an open train messaging hub, get paid directly and earn 3 times more. Like there's a lot of things going on here. Join now as a free freelance AI trainer. Like you could find all these different jobs on here. That's what it seems good. It seems legit. But now I could not find anything about this company on Glassdoor. But I was able to find that they were on LinkedIn. And if you look on LinkedIn, you'll see that they have open positions. Like they've been posting positions that are available and open on their, under their name. So they have positions that they've been posting. Like there's like from a week ago, a month ago, a month ago, a month ago, from different time periods that they're posting. And if you look, like some of them are for India, some are from the United States, some are for the Philippines. So it appears that they do hire for people from different countries. So that is one thing. And it does appear that they hire people from the United States, which is good. Because some of them don't hire, like either they don't hire from the United States or they don't hire from other countries. This one seems like it's a mixed bag. So I'm going to go ahead and apply for it. Now, I don't know how much they're going to pay per hour because it looks like you choose how much you want to get paid, and then they try to match you up with somebody that meets that criteria. Because it says here that you set your price or you bid on a job for your desired rate, and which ensures fair compensation. So don't undersell yourself when you go on here and say, "Oh, I'll take $10 an hour," and Like if that's minimum wage in your country, don't do that. If you know you're worth more, shoot for higher. Or like if you're in the United States, you know minimum wage is not $10 an hour. So don't ask for $10 an hour. You know what you're worth. Look at the job, see if they say a price out there, and if they don't, go look it up on Google search. Go search to see how much that position should pay you, and then that's what you set your price for because you don't want to undersell yourself. You know your worth, and just don't get ripped off. I'm just gonna say that part. Now, in terms of what I've learned this week, now this is separate from this position. I will put the link for this one down below. What I learned from this week from being off and being sick is two things. One, I learned that when you do side hustles and gigs, always to have like a little cushion so that way if you do have to take a day off, you have the money to fall back on, which is good, which is I did have that, which was good. The second thing I learned too is that to work smarter and not harder. And for me, I always like I'm a hard worker. Believe that working hard is a good thing. I'm not going to downplay working hard, but I believe when you do these side hustles and gigs, it's more important to work smarter than harder. And what I mean by that is if you have, like, say you have four side hustles or gigs that you work for, and you know that one of them only has work out there from 8 a.m. to 12 a.m., don't look at them after 12 a.m. 12, yeah, or 12 or to noon, whatever. If they don't have any work after in the afternoon, you know that they normally don't. Just stop looking at them in the afternoon for days, certain days. This is a waste of time. Also, like say if you know that a one job only has work on Mondays and Tuesdays, don't go look at them on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday if you don't have the time to do that. Because what was happening was I realized is that I was wasting a lot of time each day logging into all these different side hustles that I've applied to, all the ones I do work on a regular basis, just to see if there was work out there. But there's some of them that I rarely get work out there. So I'm only going to look at those ones that I rarely get work on from now on if I don't have work on the other ones. Because if the ones that I rarely get work on, if they want me to work, they'll send me an email. If it's like if there's work out there for me to do. So what I'm doing is it helped me change my perspective on how I'm going to do my remote work from now on. I'm going to log in for something in the morning for the one that I know is early in the morning. I'm going to do that one. Then as soon as that one's done, I'll move on to the one that I know is like towards the middle of the day, and then I'll log into that one. And then if that one's done, and then I can, I know that certain ones have work, like a little work here and there, I'll log into those. But I'm not going to waste my time every single day logging into all the ones that I've applied to, waiting for a response. I'm just going to set one day a week to log into those to see if there's an update on my application. Because otherwise, I'm just going to drive myself bonkers. And what I've noticed was I actually was spending a lot of time doing that. And there's no need to. There's no need to because if they were interested in hiring me or they had work for me, they would email me. And like I know some of these companies don't email you, but at the same time, if I have work coming in from other places, I'm going to do that first. And then I will set time, like I'm probably going to do it on Fridays where I'll log into the other ones to see if they do have work out there or if there's an update on my application. Because I do have like about 6 different positions that I applied for that I'm still waiting on an update for my application. Where am I at in the application process? Do I need any testing? That I'm still like in the loop for them, but haven't gotten a denial, haven't gotten an acceptance or anything. But me checking there every day, all that was doing was stressing me out, and I can't do that no more. So instead of working harder, I'm going to work smarter. Log on to the ones I know have work, do that work. The ones that I know that it rarely give me work, I'm going to log into those only if I don't have work on the others. And then the ones that I have applied to and haven't heard back, I'm only going to log into them once, maybe twice a week, just to see if there's any update on my application or if I need to follow up on anything. But other than that, I'm not going to sweat it anymore. Because what I realized was while I was sick, I was logging in less and I got paid the same amount. So that made me start to rethink how I was doing things. Because, like, if I logged in, say, like, if I was working, like, on a day that I was sick, I worked, like, maybe 6 hours on one day. I made that same amount in 6 hours that I made on another day doing 10. And the reason is on that 6 hour day, I logged off, took a nap, and didn't look at the computer at all. And then in the afternoon, I knew which one had the work out there, and I logged in for that one and worked on that one. Instead of me sitting here at the computer the whole time, checking this one, checking this one, it was just a waste of time. So now I know I'm just going to log in when I know there's going to be work, do that work, and when I know that there's not going to be work, I'm going to do other things. I'm going to take a nap, I'm going to watch TV, I'm going to go out, do whatever I need to do for myself. And then that way I'm not dedicating all my time to be sitting at a computer. So that's what I learned from being sick. And I actually think it's very useful. Like for me, today was my first day of trying it. Today was the first day I've actually felt well, and it worked well for me today. I made the same amount today as I did like last week when I wasn't sick, and I worked less hours. So that's lessons learned. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll put a new video out there probably in a day or two because I did find another company that I was looking at that I'm interested in. But I kind of want to wait and see how all the other ones are going first to see if I want to apply for that one because I hadn't got it's got like mixed reviews on it. So we'll wait and see on that one. But until next time, this is Loris from Getting Gigs. If you could hit that like and subscribe button, thank you for watching. Until next time, good night.